Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started. WWE superstar Roman Reigns recently made a massive revelation about Paul Heyman's major influence on the bloodline. Both Reigns and Heyman are currently absent from WWE television. After losing his undisputed WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania XL, the Tribal Chief has not been seen on television. In his absence, Solo Sikoa went rogue and took over the bloodline. The Enforcer added 3 new members to the fearsome stable, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu, who brutally attacked Paul Heyman on an episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Since then, the Wiseman has been away from the Triple H-led promotion. During the latest edition of the A&AMP e-biography, WWE Legends, Reigns made a massive revelation about Paul Heyman's influence on him and the bloodline. The Tribal Chief said that Heyman took a lot of tension away from him, which helped him focus and made his work easier. He, Paul Heyman, takes all these little stresses away. Being on the road is tough. I can lock in and focus on what I need to focus on. He just makes it easier. Paul Heyman said he works very closely behind the scenes with Roman Reigns in WWE during the same A&AMP e-biography, WWE Legends. Paul Heyman talked about joining forces with Reigns. Heyman mentioned how he works passionately with the head of the table on and off camera in the Stamford-based promotion. Brock Lesnar wasn't here, and I can't imagine anyone else that would compel me to go to work every day with that passion other than Roman Reigns. I'm not just on camera with Roman Reigns, I work very closely behind the scenes with Roman Reigns, Heyman said. Many fans believe Reigns could return with Heyman to confront Solo Sikoa during the latter's match against Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. It remains to be seen what the Stamford-based promotion has planned for the Tribal Chief and the Wiseman's return to television. The WWE Universe was abuzz with anticipation as the announcement of a special edition of SmackDown echoed through arenas worldwide. The buzz wasn't about a title match or a superstar return. Instead, it centered around Roman Reigns, the head of the table, promising a revelation that would shake the foundation of the bloodline. The lights dimmed, and the familiar beats of Reigns' entrance music filled the arena. The Tribal Chief emerged, exuding confidence and authority, flanked by Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Missing from his side was the ever-present Paul Heyman, the special counsel who had orchestrated Reigns' dominance for years. The absence of Heyman added a layer of intrigue to the night's proceedings. Reigns entered the ring, grabbed a microphone, and surveyed the sea of faces. Tonight, he began, I make a revelation that will change everything you think you know about the bloodline. It's time for the truth. The audience fell silent, their attention riveted on Reigns. He paused, the weight of his words hanging in the air. Paul Heyman, Reigns continued, has been more than just my special counsel. He's been the architect behind our success, but also the architect of something much darker. For years, Paul has manipulated, deceived, and controlled not just me, but my entire family. And tonight, I expose his true colors. The crowd erupted in a mixture of gasps and cheers. Reigns' proclamation was met with disbelief. Heyman had always seemed loyal to Reigns, almost to a fault. What could have happened? Reigns signaled to the Titantron, and a video package began to play. It showed clips of Heyman's career, highlighting his alliances with legendary figures like Brock Lesnar and CM Punk. The footage then transitioned to more recent events, subtly edited to suggest Heyman's machinations behind the scenes of the bloodline. Conversations caught on hidden cameras showed Heyman making deals, manipulating outcomes, and planting seeds of discord within the family. When the video ended, Reigns resumed speaking. Paul has been playing a long game, pitting family members against each other, all while ensuring his own survival. But Paul forgot one thing: you don't mess with the bloodline. The crowd's reaction was electric, the arena buzzing with energy. Reigns had exposed Heyman as a puppet master, pulling the strings from behind the scenes. But what came next would be even more shocking. Tonight, we take back control, Reigns declared. Paul Heyman is out, and the bloodline will rise stronger, united, without his poison. As if on cue, Paul Heyman appeared on the entrance ramp, his face a mixture of shock and fury. Clutching a microphone, he began to speak, but Reigns cut him off. "Save it, Paul. Your words mean nothing here. You're done." Heyman's face turned red with anger. "Roman, you can't do this. You need me. The bloodline needs me." Reigns laughed, a sound devoid of humor. "Need you? Paul, you've been a leech, feeding off our success. We don't need you. We never did." Heyman, sensing he was losing control, made a desperate move. "Roman, if you do this, you'll regret it. I have secrets, things that could destroy you." Reigns' expression hardened. "Do your worst, Paul. We're ready." With that, Reigns turned his back on Heyman, symbolizing the end of an era. As Heyman retreated up the ramp, the focus shifted to the bloodline in the ring. Reigns turned to Jimmy and Solo, both of whom nodded in solidarity. "This is a new beginning," Reigns said. "No more lies, no more manipulation. We move forward together, stronger than ever." The crowd roared their approval as Reigns raised his hand, signaling unity. The camera panned to Heyman, who stood at the top of the ramp, a mixture of rage and fear in his eyes. The message was clear: the bloodline had cast out the snake, and now they were poised to dominate without the weight of Heyman's deceit. In the weeks that followed, the impact of Reigns' revelation was felt throughout the WWE. The bloodline, now free from Heyman's influence, began to function more cohesively. Their matches were more synchronized, their strategies more effective. The unity that Reigns promised began to manifest in their performances, making them an even more formidable force. Heyman, on the other hand, was left to pick up the pieces of his shattered reputation. Attempts to align with other superstars were met with skepticism and mistrust. His fall from grace was swift and merciless, a testament to the loyalty and resilience of the bloodline. Backstage, the atmosphere was one of renewed purpose. Reigns held frequent meetings with his family, ensuring that everyone was on the same page. Trust, which had been eroded by Heyman's schemes, was being rebuilt. Slowly but surely, the wounds inflicted by Heyman's betrayal began to heal. The revelation had far-reaching consequences beyond the ring. Fans, once divided in their opinions of the bloodline, began to rally behind them. Merchandise sales soared, and their popularity skyrocketed. The WWE Universe, moved by Reigns' honesty and leadership, embraced the new era of the bloodline. As the months passed, the bloodline's dominance grew. They captured championships, headlined pay-per-views, and solidified their legacy as one of the greatest factions in WWE history. And through it all, the specter of Paul Heyman served as a reminder of the price of deceit. Roman Reigns' revelation about Paul Heyman had indeed changed everything. It marked the end of an era of manipulation and the beginning of a new chapter built on unity and strength. The bloodline, now stronger and more united than ever, stood tall as a testament to the power of family and the resilience of the human spirit. And as they continued to carve their path in WWE history, one thing was certain: the bloodline was here to stay.